Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, where we teach you how to build your mitochondria up the natural way. If you wonder what mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cells. And when you build your up, your body knows how to fix itself. So today's topic is things doctors, supplements, and drug companies can't fix, but your body with enhanced mitochondria can. So, again, today's topic is things doctors, supplements, and drug companies can't fix, but your body with enhanced mitochondria can. So, if you don't have your pens, your papers, you want to get your pens and your papers because you definitely want to take notes because you don't want to miss this health knowledge. Get your beverages. And if you need a snack, get your snack. See, I have grapes. So that way you're ready to get this health knowledge and you won't miss a beat. So we're going to get started in about 2 minutes. So if you know somebody that needs this health knowledge, which everybody truly needs this health knowledge, then, go ahead, make a call, make a text, get them on so that they can, be aware of this health knowledge so they'll know how to build their mitochondria up as well so their body can fix itself. And then anybody with pets, you want to do the same thing because guess what? Pets have mitochondria as well. I learned that. Didn't know that pets had mitochondria, right? And so, by getting on the calls, getting this health knowledge, I have learned that. So again, we'll be starting shortly, and today's topic again is things doctors, supplements, and drug companies can't fix. Yes, I said can't fix. Doctors don't know everything, but your body with enhanced mitochondria can, right? So yeah, your body can fix itself from anything when you build your mitochondria up. So we have about 1 more minute and we will be getting started. You'll hear people chiming in from all over. So we have people from all over. It doesn't make a difference where you are. If you're human, you have mitochondria. If you're a pet, you have mitochondria. And our goal is to teach you how to build that mitochondria up so your body can fix itself. So again, if you don't have your paper and your notebooks, your paper and your pens, get it so that you can take notes. Or you may want to do it on the computer. I normally do it on the computer, which I will be doing today. But I know some people, love to write and take notes. Get your snacks, get your beverages so that you're ready to get this health knowledge. And we'll be started in 1 minute, guys. Again, thanks for joining the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. Or you may be watching it live on Success on Stephanie or on Facebook.
Your line is muted. Call recording is on.
More Mito Health and Wellness call. This is Monday, February 16th, and we are going to have a powerful call. Listen, a little bit about my background. My name is Dale Bonet. Out of college, I went to work for a company called Procter & Gamble. I went into the food and beverage division. I rose into management. Had a great time at that company with great brands. If you ever drank Folgers coffee, I've had something to do with that, as well as the introduction of the gourmet flavors of Folgers to the grocery shelves, and citrus hill orange juice, a ton of other food and beverage brands. But at one point, I decided to delve deeper into actual nutrition, into this side of our industry, where I met an incredible human being named Roger. Now, listen, I've met thousands of people over the course of my career and my travels. Roger stood out, and the thing that struck me about Roger was
Hey,
his
Gwen,
intellect,
thanks for joining.
the way his mind works. I believe his brain is truly a gift from God. He takes everything in and analyzes it in real time and then moves forward. It's amazing to see. I call it the ability to find the corners in a circle. Roger can do it. And that intellect served him well in his career at NASA. Roger used to hold regular meetings with people that you can read about in the history books. And if that wasn't great enough for a career, imagine being recruited away from NASA by the Pentagon.
Yes.
Roger answered their spent years at the Pentagon and during both of those careers. Roger was doing his own personal dive into health and nutrition for family reasons and
Hello,
personal
everyone.
reasons.
Thanks for joining.
But as you might expect, the way his intellect serves him, he did not take the chemical route, the pharmaceutical route. Roger looked at nature, energy of things when they're combined, the unique thing that comes from that combination, and how that impacts our body. Roger, his intellect, his success, thought process brought in all of that here to Mormito, planted his flag and runs our company. Listen, he's the CEO of Mormito. We're blessed that's the case. We're also blessed that he partnered with a brilliant research scientist, a gentleman named Dr. Bevan. We call him Dr. Bevan created not just a unique line of products, but he created a delivery system that allows your body to use our products like nothing it's ever been before. Our products don't just get through your cell walls. They get deeper through the walls of your mitochondria, and we can actually increase your mitochondria. We're the only products that can do it, and it has a huge impact on your body. And you're going to hear about all of that tonight. Here's something you need to know. It's not a me-too product. You don't run out of our stuff and get anything like them. There's nothing like the Ultramito line. You only get them from our company, and people only get them from you. That's why we're on this call. And to hear more about all of this, I'm going to turn the call over now to CEO Roger Hill. Roger, are you there?
Great to be with you, Dale.
Great to hear your voice, friend. Take it away.
Okay, great once again for you joining us from wherever in the world you happen to be tonight. If it's someplace else, you decided to share a part of your evening with us, and we really appreciate it. On our health and wellness calls, each week we have a different health topic. In recent weeks, we talked about things that had to do with your immune system. We talked about your organ systems. We talked about when organs fail, like your kidneys, your liver, and so forth. We talked about your blood pressure, your blood sugar, all of that. But tonight, we are talking about things doctors, supplement companies, and drug companies can't fix, but your body with enhanced mitochondria can. But before we get into all of that, let me introduce you to us, especially if you're new or you haven't been on very many of these calls. We're noted as a nutraceutical company that makes some profoundly effective products for people and their pets, a nutraceutical company that does this. And there's a really good reason for that. It's because of some very special technology that our scientist, who's been my partner,
Hey, thanks for joining.
Dr. Bevan Elliott, created. He's pioneering a new way to make all of us healthier. And we want to make that even more clear tonight on this particular topic. Okay? What he wants to do is increase the amount of energy that your cells produce. Why? Well, think about it. Doesn't everything take energy? I mean, if I go in your house right now and I turn down electricity, wouldn't your lights dim? Wouldn't your appliances start to malfunction? If I keep doing it, wouldn't they start working all together? Of course they would. Well, that's how we are when we go through life. You start out early in life with a lot more energy than probably you got right now, right? You come in there, you did everything energetically because you had it like that. But later in life, not so much, right? We lose something called mitochondria. That would be that component in your cells that produces the energy that your body has been running on. You had a target once again when you were young, okay? But as we went through life, not just by age, for a number of other reasons, you've been losing it. You've been losing because of disease that you might have encountered. My best example is COVID. If you got COVID, chances are you lost a lot of mitochondria and didn't get them all back. COVID attacks your mitochondria, hijacks that energy because it wants to crank out 1 million copies of itself inside of one of your cells to deplete you, okay? How about your blood sugar and your blood pressure? They slowly damage, accelerate the loss of mitochondria, make it harder for you to get back, okay? And what about toxins in the environment? I don't know if you've ever put chemicals on your lawn to kill weeds like I did, Roundup in particular. They're serial killers of mitochondria, right? You put that in with the medications that you've taken along the way. In every disease category, there are medications in there that have been killing your mitochondria at the same time. Okay? So now, by the time you're about 60, chances are you've lost half of the mitochondria you had when you were younger. What's that good for? Nothing I can think of. Nothing runs better on dramatically less energy. It's been having an impact on you. You don't see as well. How's your night vision? Can you see false fine print, right? Are you nearsighted or farsighted? How has your vision changed? You got to keep getting a stronger prescription. All of those are indications that you have been losing mitochondria. How about your strength and stamina? Okay. How about your endurance? You got to go somewhere quite often. How about this? When's the last time you ran up steps? When's the last time you ran anywhere? Okay, but kids do it all the time. All right? Now, what about the way your immune system works? You're supposed to protect us from everything that assails us, right? Are you getting sick more often than you used to? It would make sense if you've lost all that energy that's supposed to power your immune system. So all of these things, because of loss of energy, or loss of your energy from your mitochondria, start to show up. And our bodies are basically breaking down as a result. Okay, so what's Dr. Elliott for More Mito want to do about that? Well, Dr. Elliott's created a special technology that can actually restore your mitochondria. He decoded those signals that your body normally sends naturally to tell them to grow and maintain themselves. Those would be the ones that got weaker. He's found out substitutes for them in nature, right, that have been shown to grow them back. But that's not good enough. Everybody else got access to them too, so why hadn't they already done it? Because they're so weak, you need to have a technology that can amplify their effects, that can deliver them all the way into your mitochondria, not just your bloodstream, okay? But Bevan did that. He calls this technology XDS, stands for Exponential Delivery System. It reorganizes the molecules of all those ingredients in the ingredient list of all our products, right? Okay? And he put that in our product line. That product line is called Ultra Mito, as in Ultra Mitochondria, and that's what Dale's going to come back and talk to you about. Dale.
Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, the first product I want to mention is called Rejuvenate. It's our topical cream, and it's for your skin from head to toe. You put it in your hair, you massage it into your scalp, and it's for anything that disturbs your skin. That could be a scratch, a scrape, a cut, a bump, a mole, a blemish, anything. We've got testimonials in the back office that share the impact it's had on severe varicose veins, on cellulite, on stretch marks, even the lines on your face. And it works like it does because it doesn't just sit on your skin. It soaks through your skin. It soaks down to the bone, meaning it helps your ligaments, your tendons, your muscles, your joints, your back joints, your knee joints, and your hands or feet. Listen, if you or anybody you know has a condition in your hands or feet that can start as tingling and become incredibly severe, you're going to find that Rejuvenate becomes your go-to product for everything I just mentioned and more. Listen to the testimonials. The results are astounding. Next, I want to talk about Restore 3.0. It's our first third-generation product, and Dr. Bevan has created something incredible using a base of two ancient superfoods, olive oil with olive leaf and black seed. They've both been used for thousands of years because of the benefits they provide to the human condition. They mention olive oil in the Bible, found black seed when they opened King Tut's tomb, but Dr. Bevan has taken several elements of each and uses them in a special way. As an example, with olive oil, he takes several elements and uses them to detoxify your cells and increase your mitochondria. Now, that last one is critical. That is unique to us. And Dr. Bevan discovered that we've been losing mitochondria all of our lives. You heard Roger mention you're lucky to have 50% when you're in your 50s or 60s, maybe down to 10% in your 70s and 80s. And when we can replace your mitochondria back to the age when you were young, then guess what? Your body starts to work the way it used to, the way it's meant to, the way it did before life and the environment started tearing your body down. And he uses black seed to increase your energy, but it's cellular energy. It's steady. It's strong. There's no jitters. It's not like taking a hit of caffeine or sugar with a big spike followed by a deep valley crash. Cellular energy is steady. Imagine being able to start and complete a task without a need to rest. Imagine the disappearance of your brain fog or something strenuous like a long bike ride that has a short recovery time. Listen, Cellular energy is steady, and that means you get to get back in the game of life. Live life on your terms to its fullest without a need to rest and watch it all pass you by. And I've only mentioned 2 of the 44 ingredients Dr. Bevan has blended to create Restore. Look, Dr. Bevan has said many times, if you take a handful of vitamins, you're lucky if a third aren't a complete waste. Overpowered, canceled out by other things in that handful of vitamins. They have to be in the proper proportion to complement each other. And of course, then you'd still need XDS to have your body use it like nothing it's ever used before. There's 44 ingredients in Restore. It's pouring some stuff into a pot, stirring it up, and putting it in a bottle. It takes 8 weeks to make a bottle of Restore and add the XDS that lets your body use it, and the results are absolutely astounding. Our newest product is called Renew, Brain and Body. Renew. Some of the ingredients Dr. Bevan needs us to have to increase our mitochondria cannot be delivered in a liquid base. They have to be delivered dry to properly be effective. So he created these small capsules with these additional ingredients. Renew stands on the shoulders of Rejuvenate and Restore, helps with the blood flow in your legs, in your brain, helps with the fire synapses in your brain, the disappearance of brain fog, and truly is an incredible addition for this triad of products to increase your mitochondria. You're going to hear why that's so critical in just a few minutes. Finally, some of the most important members of our family are the pets that we own. Listen, the most viewed videos on social media are pet videos. They're part of the family. And if you've seen a dog that looks hobbled, maybe can't walk up and down the stairs, sleeps all day long, or a cat that's hacking up fur balls and shedding, listen, pets are closer to all the bad things in the environment. The chemicals we put in the rugs to clean them, the things we put on the lawn to make them grow. Simplistically, they're allergic to the same things we are in the environment. They suffer. If you want to bring a dog quickly back to puppy stage, running and jumping, a cat back to kitten stage, then you give them pet life and just look at how fast they can change. So 4 products: Rejuvenate, Restore 3.0, Renew, Brain and Body, and Pet Life. There's nothing like what these products can do. To hear more about that, I'm going to turn the call back over to Roger. Roger, take it away.
Thank you, Dale. Things doctors, supplement companies, and drug companies can't fix, but your body with enhanced mitochondria can. It was a premise that Bevan and I had from the beginning. I meet him summer 2015. We start talking about mitochondria, and I came to understand, based on my research and my personal experience with the early technology that he had, this stuff is special. This stuff is special. I told everybody who was in that company at the time, billion-dollar companies, if they knew about it, would wish they had this. This is how important it was. None of them listened, okay? And so Bevan ended up going on by ourselves. And when we were sitting down planning the product line that you're currently taking at some point in that conversation, he said, well, Roger, what do you think we should focus on? I said, well, I think we got to focus on what's killing us. And I'm thinking about all the downstream consequences of blood sugar, blood pressure. You know, this is pre-pandemic. We didn't know how exposed, that was going to be, right? And we went down the list. It's got to help people mentally. It's got to help people physically. It's got to help people emotionally, and on and on and on. And by the time I got finished, I realized, and he realized, that I was describing a product that did not exist. There was nothing that did all of those. Okay, and we didn't know if we could do it, but we wanted to try. And I thought he had the technology that would do it. Okay, so I did. Well, you go make the best stuff there is. I'll take care of everything. Don't worry about the money, but I will find it. Let's go. He was up to that test. So as we put it out, first time, let's all restore summer 2019, very first call. What we heard, people getting the emotional benefits, people getting the physical benefits, people's immune system acting like we had not seen anybody else talk about or had to do it, but we were doing it. And between 2019 and now, as we got more and more feedback from folks like you who are on the line right now who are experiencing and reporting to me, and I'm interviewing and then presenting that back to you, that gap got wider and wider and wider. Okay? Now, those of you regulars on the call, you've been on that journey with us. You know what I'm talking about. One of our biggest challenges, though, as pertains to new people, is to help you understand how very different we are, not just in how we talk, because everybody talks a good game, right? But how it actually works. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to illustrate this now. I'm going to talk you through that. You know, there are things that, again, doctors don't have it. Nutrition companies don't have it. Big pharma can't do it. Okay? And so we're going to call off some examples that it happens on every single one of our calls. We just don't frame it because we're framing it around a particular topic. This time we want to draw out this distinction. And by the way, I'm going to save Dr. Dan for last because I had him run an experiment. I had him get off of Mito. He's been on Mito since 2017. Okay? Get off Mito. Let's see what happens off